Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to one of these. I wasn't planning to do one of these for some time, but the opportunity presented itself. I don't know how apparent this has been recently, but I have actually been talking about, having now concluded the the Fallen Angels editing scenes. We've gone back to Mutant Girl ones after some time mentally processing everything that happened and with involving with that. And yeah, things have been happening in the background, and we've got to a point now where we've been on call for a couple of days. We've been honing in on that, and I decided that now was the perfect time to teach myself a new skill, one that I've been wanting to do for some time, ever since watching Rare for the first time, realizing the common trend behind a lot of modern gacha in terms of their multiple camera perspectives. I'll go a bit more into that in detail in a second. I'm going to welcome in Aiden first of all, because I need to fix the clamp on my microphone and also promote the stream so people are actually going to hear me talk. So go ahead. Hello, Aiden.
Hello, you have the echo filter on.
Okay. And also, there's also that, because I just transported everything down at once. Okay, there we go. That should be it.
Yeah. I'm currently editing a scene of Fallen Angels, so let me show the world my current progress with that.
Oh, I thought you were doing
not Fallen Angels, the Mutant Girl. Same show.
To say, yeah.
You brought up Fallen Angels like a minute ago, and my brain went, oh yes, Fallen Angels.
And yesterday we were talking about your show being compared to others and implying Mutant Girl, because you didn't specify, but that was the experience.
Which I can't even edit Fallen Angels right now unless I'm working on a remake. Which I am not working on a remake right now at the moment. There's no remake currently in the works.
Well, that's one thing that you and Just Danny don't have in common, it seems. We were just going over that, by the way, because it turns out that Rare has been unlisted because it's getting rebooted. So I mentioned it as inspiration, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, what's actually become of it?" 'Cause I needed to look it up, and it turns out that it's it's largely missing.
Yeah, well, you should look at my beautiful editing process.
Okay, I will put yours on screen first then, in that case.
Yes.
Because I'm still somewhat setting up.
It doesn't look beautiful right now because scale. I'm still setting up things. This is a very present day scene. Trust, very present day. This is definitely present day Mutant Girl.
Yeah, not a non-canonical background.
This is
definitely...
you mean that in
terms of present day? Okay, yeah.
This is definitely no flashback afoot. This is present day. Felix is totally out of prison, hanging out with his dad, who is totally a-okay. Felix's dad is a-okay.
I mean, he looks a-okay compared to his statement through her eyes.
Yeah, he didn't get grace yet. He hasn't
gone
gray.
No grays, no wrinkles. Potentially he might have undergone some stress-induced aging after that. Maybe.
Oh no, definitely gone stress-induced aging.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Okay. I'm just putting in all my screenshots of things. I haven't recorded Agatha yet for this flashback. I mean, present day scene. I haven't recorded Agatha for the present day scene I'm filming. Trust. I love my. Oh wait, I gotta apply the effects here. But I'm not sharing scene audio because spoilers. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid at least.
Also, I mean, customarily with these editing streams, we don't tend to share scene audio anyway. Yeah. Although that also might be partly because I tend to avoid anything concerning scene audio with these as well, so that might be part of it.
Yeah, I'm trying not to spoil people as much as possible. I haven't even started editing the scene where Reina and Agatha get in a fist fight, and Agatha ends up on the verge of death. I haven't even started editing that scene yet. It's gonna be crazy when I edit that scene.
No, of course not. All the Reina haters were right all along, and they didn't know it.
Obviously. Oh god.
Okay, I've got my setup now. So as of what I am doing this time, this time, my goal for today is to teach myself, like I said, the technique as used in Rare, which was to actually construct some backgrounds for a classroom that will allow multiple camera angles to be applied.
Oh god, I messed up somewhere along the line. Screenshots are out sync.
Yeah. This, by the way, is exactly what I asked what I asked Ghosty to do when making the backgrounds for the actual season, and she did. It's just that obviously I need more because it's a very long season and
a whole school. It's a big school.
Yeah, the whole season and a whole school. So right now, that's what I'm. If we switch over to my perspective, then that's what I'm trying to figure out right now, because I need to work out exactly how far back I want this to actually be, so I can actually get some decent wall parts. If I want to go further up here, further down here maybe.
I don't know how people make multiple background angles, because I feel like the people doing that are also professional artists. We are not professional artists. I confirm.
I mean, you say that. I know that a lot of gacha tubers are self-taught in that aspect.
Yeah.
So I think it ultimately comes down to that. Oh, also I need a free transform or a mesh transform. Free transform.
Free, I guess, maybe.
Probably with a mesh, I could theoretically make it so I could save it or something, but I don't think that's how that works for me. So let's just do that, because then I can. This is the part I'm trying to figure out, because I can't oh wait, I can. I was about to say I can't push the corners back, and there's wait a minute, what am I saying? I absolutely can do that. Oh, except it doesn't look right when I do that. What I really need is some kind of isometric grid. Oh wait, no, hold on. I might not.
Huh?
I might not. This is
looking good. Although I feel like it needs to be a bit taller. Yeah, it needs to be a bit taller.
Yeah, that's all a matter of adjusting on here.
And
for some reason, I guess the dimensions change as soon as I.
Well, I think every time you mess with the mesh, it messes with every part of the mesh in a way or two, because it tugs the rest of the mesh.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so I've got that. Oh wait, actually no, I've got a better idea here, because what I was going to do is obviously. Okay, so now I know how to apply the different walls or something, and in theory I can switch those over. But that's only half of it. So actually, forget that. Because
all that work is dead.
all of that one instance of free transform is dead. Yes, I will live. No, but what I actually need to do is zoom into this and send and make multiple copies of it. Ignore those for now, because what I actually also want to do, make a fourth one. I'll do a fourth wall. Yeah, no. What I need to actually do is add details to each of these, and then what I can do is once I get once I have different posters or something or anything, I can then export those, and then put them back in and change the angles of those specifically, so I'm not altering the same props or windows multiple times. This, by the way, is what I said in the description when I meant I was learning this stuff in real time, which I guess means I don't have to zoom it in either. So I'm gonna immediately go back on the entire process here. There we go. Okay, so
At least
what I need
for
to do is actually
filming,
find.
Agatha in this last part of the scene, it'll be a bit easier because Agatha's only in like the second half of the scene, doesn't have that many lines. She's like 3.
Hmm.
Oh wait, you gotta do her walk cycle though. Darn it. Do that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I won't lose my mind. God.
Oh yeah, that song.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I was so excited when that came out, and then now that I've actually heard it, I can't listen. I can't listen to that cover again that we did. If you want to know that for those who don't know, there was a cover that myself, Prism, and I think it might have been.
That was Bond.
Yeah, it was Bon. As I say, was it Bon? Yes. That all of us did of Abstraction for the Major Digital Circus, and see, Ghosty, sometimes there's not P words that make me stumble. Amazing Digital Circus, and that was for Prism's channel, and then it came out, and I listened to it once, and I have not listened to it since then. I was like, well, that's weirdly out of character, for you, Jacob, and I was like, well, yes. There's a reason for that, and the reason is because the audio was out of time with the music in the final version. So I'm hearing myself slightly delayed, and I think also that they also bongs were synced up to each other, but not to the actual musical cue itself. So I was like, I can't handle this, because that's like the one thing that that takes me out of like most covers is I just like I need to like make sure it's all aligned. I guess it's partly,
and that's why I have Jacob edit songs and sync them together, because I am not as good at it.
I mean, most of the time, the songs that most of the songs that we work on are mainly from my channel anyway.
Yeah, well, there's times for Fallen Angels, and
Yeah, that is true. I guess
also,
the original version of Wings was the lesson where we learned that originally.
Yeah,
and then most of the other ones was the for Fallen Angels I've been involved in. The one I wasn't involved in was the one that Tristan Eagle did.
Yeah,
I say Tristan Eagle that Savix did as Tristan Eagle.
Yeah,
I forget what it was called.
I forget too. I kind of forget. I haven't rewatched that episode in ages. Although it is a Mutant Girl crossover, so if anyone wants to see a Mutant Girl stuff, watch that cover or watch that song episode crossover. Oh, also Jacob, if you need some extra vocals in whatever song you do for next season, I'm down.
Oh. Next season of
Occulta. Next season of Occulta, specifically.
That would be pretty nice, actually. I'm gonna switch back to you because nothing's happening on my perspective.
I mean, I'm currently taking screenshots on my other screen, so not much is happening on my perspective at the moment. That's why I had you look at my angle first.
Okay, fair enough. Because what I'm doing right now is I'm picking. I'm searching up on Magnific to see what actually what I can get for for a maths class. So you know what? I'll switch the screen that I'm sharing because that's just as good. But yeah, it would be nice to have multiple vocals. I suppose I'm waiting until the end of the finale to know what to actually include in there.
I mean, I'm obviously gonna have to tell you the plot next season because I'm gonna have you're gonna have to do some acting stuff in there.
You say you say that. I'm not sure what you actually do mean by that, because that's everything that we.
You are a player, but you also have assigned roles as a player for story reasons.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
So that I'm going to have to give you the heads up on.
Yeah, no, I'm down for that.
So yeah, so honestly, the song would be of the parallel be able to parallel the story of the season.
Yeah,
really well.
that is true. That's true. Depending on like on the assigned roles themselves, if I have enough time, I can actually like prep them and like have them be like voices in the song, and then that'd be like a hint for later on. My goodness, that's actually really good because like that means okay, I finally get to have like payback for all that time out there, kept in the dark with everything involved in this show. Like now, how the turns are going to table very soon. Let's go. Anyway, speaking of tables and such, yeah, that's what I just searched out math class here. Maybe I'll just do like math class because America. But yeah, if anyone wants to know, because I was talking to Ghosty about this. Obviously, Free Pick has rebranded to Magnific or Magnific AI, which is a big red flag.
Oh.
However, what you can actually do is you can still look into the filters here, well, first of all, I tend to search by vectors anyway because that's how you get things like the gacha style. But also you can put in here exclude AI, which largely looks the same here. But yeah, also you can select if you want like just the free stuff or the premium stuff. I have premium on here and I have had for years, so that doesn't affect me. But just in case anyone wants to actually do that. Yeah, this is
I'm almost done getting screenshots, but actually I gotta edit the walking stuff.
Oh, I tell you what, I actually do need either like a blackboard or a smartboard just in general, so I can probably just do that quickly. Probably a smartboard. It's a modern class. Oh, this one's good. Yeah, vector illustration. You can edit it with AI if you want, but I don't know. Also, depending on, I normally save as JPEG because like EPS and SVG are like different file types that don't do compatible stuff. But they've added PNG recently, and sometimes when you select PNG, it will remove the background automatically for you. Other times it doesn't, but oh, there you go. See, there you go. It removed it for me, which means I can now put that back into Fire Alpaca later. I'm gonna get some more stuff first. I need some posters. What are some good?
1 + 1 = 2. In this advanced math class, 1 + 1 = 2. Trust.
Yeah, I'm not doing the advanced one. I'm doing the regular one. But either way.
Okay, 1 + 1 = 2 with the regular one.
Read across America with math
I
symbols.
don't think that works in a math class. I guess you have to read numbers, but it's not really the same.
Yeah. I mean, this one's quite nice. I don't know if this design by Free Pick is going to show up or not, but I can crop it out if it does. Oh, that's another thing as well that you can do is if you find something that is sort of in the ballpark of what you want and you don't have the reference, then you can actually just
yeah
you can search by not search by image, but like as a reference, they will like automatically put it in. What the heck? Oh, it just removed everything. Okay, that's not what I wanted.
Oh.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So apparently, if there is no obvious, lesson learned, if there is no obvious obvious background removal, it will just remove everything. Good to know. Good to know. So, okay, that's that.
It couldn't at least leave the text. I swear.
I don't know. Yes, and here's some text I expect to be kept. Good old lorem ipsum. That's appeared a lot in.
What does lorem ipsum mean? Is that like the creator?
The creator? What creator?
The creator of the graphics.
Oh, creator. Sorry, I thought you said creator for some reason.
Why would
it's part of like a big about a big like like Latin passage of some kind like lorem ipsum dolo sit amet, something along those lines, and that just like keeps going. And it's generally speaking used as placeholder text, so you can see it in a lot of like other shows and such, but also in some in some gacha backgrounds, a lot of free pick backgrounds too. It's just something that's like universally. It's kind of like the visual equivalent of something like the Wilhelm scream or something.
Ah.
Oh wait, I can demonstrate that because I need more. I need more posters. So yeah, if I do discover similar, that's what it was called. This is what apparently it thinks is similar to what I just expressed there.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there's one for patterns, I suppose. This is normally a part of the process where you get things like, subscribe to Rosie Closey or something, but I don't have something like that.
Maybe we should get like someone to make that.
Potentially, or I could just do that now. Actually, I could just get like I don't know. Let's see what happens if I put subscribe poster in here. I mean, close. I guess this technically works. I could just put that in a corner somewhere.
Subscribe.
Yeah, I can maybe edit the text or something to say that would be a Canva edit, because we were talking about this earlier actually about Canva edits and whether or not to use Canva versus Fire Alpaca for
yeah,
for
because we were talking about it because in one D&D session that's what Vin used for D&D backgrounds.
Yeah, which admittedly, given the things that I know about how like Canva works, was very impressively pulled off. So I guess I've still got a lot to learn with like how I use that, because I use Canva for thumbnails and such. So, oh, that's unfortunate.
What?
Okay, that didn't work. Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
it removed the actual like transparent background there, but it didn't actually but it didn't actually get rid of like the transparency in the middle, which is not what I was looking for. But hey, fortunately enough, I've got these windows right here that I can sample from instead, and just edit the opacity later. So that's way better.
Yeah. You could almost share my screen in maybe like 2 minutes. I think I should be able to get it all together.
Okay, sure. Then I will.
I'm just importing all the stuff I just recorded. And after that, I pretty much got the scene done, minus I think a bowl. I want to have like a bowl of cereal or something. While you're on Canva, you want give me a bowl of cereal and like a box of cereal or
yeah,
something?
that's right. That's right. You did ask about that earlier. Yes. Okay.
Just so I can decorate the table with stuff.
I used to have a lot of these in what was I gonna say? I used to have a lot of these in Puppy Love particularly, but I've got to check to see if I've still got that folder with everything. So here are a few different types of bowls with a few different types of cereal. One of which looks like a bunch of
ideally I want
lips.
I want like a cereal bowl and like 2 cereal bowls in a box of cereal. That's like the ideal.
All right. Do you want the bowls to be full, or do you want them to be empty
half
before
eaten?
like the cereals?
I think like half eaten is what I'm thinking, if possible. Or it could be beginning of breakfast when they're discussing this. I don't know. Discussing this, guys. You don't know what we're discussing. He he.
Let's see. Yeah, half-eaten cereal bowl doesn't generate any results, unfortunately.
No, well, there's one from the top. Not really the angle of the scene, though. I mean, that works. Any
Oh, you
bowl
mean
of
this
cereal
one
really
here?
works. I mean, that works. I don't know. Any bowl of cereal works for me at this point. Or breakfast. I was just going for cereal because I feel like it makes the most sense for Evan to make on shorthand notice while dealing with stuff. For
Yeah,
me, it makes
that's
the most amount of sense.
yeah, that's definitely true. That's yeah. So, I mean, and yeah, I mean, he himself might have like coffee or something to that effect as well. But
Yeah.
I'll just do that quickly, and then I'll get a cereal box.
Imagine he's like a black coffee kind of person. Get your cup of poison coffee. Get your cup of toxic Joey.
Your toxic cup of Joe. Yeah.
uh,
Black coffee. I'm your coffee guy. No. All right. Okay. Here are several options. I don't think the background's gonna get removed with this. So I'm doing JPEG. That will take a little bit of tweaking later, but yeah, as far as let's see, cereal box. A box of just cereal, cereal branded cereal.
if you want to share my screen while you do this, so people see me editing, up to you. But yeah.
Oh! If you're ready, I was stalling, but yes, yeah,
I am ready.
Okay, fair enough then.
Oh god, I gotta size that Agatha appropriately. You are small child.
Yeah. Was it that was the issue back in Through Her Eyes, that no one sized Agatha's height correctly in the edits. Oh,
Okay.
I say correctly, consistently.
Is this small enough, or should I go smaller?
For a 3-year-old, maybe smaller, honestly.
Is this small enough?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want her to be too small so you can't make out what she's saying. Or make out her design too much.
Well, I mean, that's what camera angles are for later, so I wouldn't worry about that too much.
This is my final shot. It's the
William, hello. I was just saying we might summon you specifically for this. So yeah, hello. I'm teaching myself a new skill, and it's a skill that you honed long ago, which is the creation of backgrounds involving multiple different angles. So yeah, that's what's up. I'm attempting to recapture the spirit of the now unlisted series Rare.
Yeah. In the arms of the angels. Why unlist it? Why not just like put it in a playlist and call it discontinued or whatever? Why unlist it?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, you know, the backslappy hall of cringe. I don't know. I mean, I feel like in terms of Rare, because if that it's not a case of like, you know, a classic creator cringing at old material situation. It's more of like, you know, it's more of like, you know, this was a beloved thing creator poured, you know, heart and soul into, and still heavily reveres it from the wording in the video about it. So yeah, I don't really know, because that's one thing I always question with creators and, you know, removing their own content when they want a fresh chapter. It's like the gacha shipper. Look at the lengths that people went to specifically to like, you know, make sure that series stayed alive, and all that would have been needed was, you know, if it's not going to continue, just leave it up. I mean, the gacha doesn't even do like YouTube anymore. It was like an attempt to like rebrand or do like a fresh take on the channel or something. It wasn't even that. It was just I'm done with this. But yeah, your audience wasn't done with it. And I feel like even if you don't want to continue something, I always say, you know, like at least leave it up for the people that did actually enjoy it.
Oh god, I got rid of the table. Erase. This is the editing process.
Try to separate all the pieces of set into modular bits so you can see copy paste into different areas when you need them. That's great. Right now I'm working on the walls and I want to like have everything on on the walls so I can actually like, you know, move them and angle them all at once. But when I actually start like adding tables and chairs and stuff, I will remember that. And light fixtures now I think about it. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. Yeah, light fixtures. Yeah. It's like the more I learn, the more I expect myself to apply certain things.
Oh God.
Okay.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. You're doing great.
Thank you. Yeah, I do appreciate that. But yeah, I suppose like ultimately the Muse and Girl is both the series where I applied the most perfectionism to, and also the one that I notoriously use for experimentation. Because that is technically how it started, was me experimenting with what I could actually do, and then like, you know, perfecting it as I went along. And that's technically never actually changed. I guess case in point what I'm doing right now. Which is somewhat paradoxical considering that it is also the part that I'm like, you know, that I put the most pressure on myself to make sure that it is the best that it possibly can be.
I missed the screenshot, so I'm just going to repeat the 7th frame.
See? And that right there is also you putting in more effort and diligence than a lot of gacha tubers who will just, you know, leave the screenshot there or something, or be like, you know, can't do this because I'm lazy or whatever. I hope you want to got nothing better going on. Oh, okay. Well, all right, perfect. Yeah. All right, we'll send that over to you.
Yeah, now I just need like the serial for the background, I think. And obviously you're gonna put the mouse on. I'm like looking at this. Anything else? I think I got everything. I need to just rewatch the part.
All right, there we go. William.
Hello, I am here now.
Yes, you are.
I also have, since the last stream, changed my microphone to actually be the good one. Well, not the good one. The other good one I have, because I have both.
Hey.
I have both a Blue Yeti and an AT2020 for some reason. And for the longest time, I was just using my AT2020 as an audio interface, not even as an actual microphone.
Oh, all right then.
So now the tables have turned to where I'm using the Blue Yeti as my audio interface, and so far it's working fine, thankfully.
I have filmed the scene minus serial.
Yippee!
Oh yeah. I've got a couple of options there because I mean I couldn't find like many of them that weren't just named serial.
I mean, we don't have to have a cereal box on there. They could threw it away. Eat too if we want to go that route.
Oh no! Oh no! I mean, I don't. You know, I'm not worried really about that. It would just be very, very funny. I was expecting a lorem ipsum serial, if I'm perfectly honest.
Ah. You know, though, William, since we are working on Unicron, if you want to help out.
Currently, right now, unfortunately, I kind of like have put myself into doing a lot of stuff right now as it is. So, and also,
I
like,
did imagine that you were working on Go with a Tail, among other
well,
things.
that I've kind of put that on like a massive halt because I've been busy with other stuff. I might bring it back. I'm just not sure. I would probably need to be like, I'm not gonna redo episode 1 again because I think that's kind of redundant. Plus, it's already there, so I think I was just like. I think we did write episode 2 fully a few months ago.
Yeah.
I just never did anything with it because I got kind of, I don't know about demotivated, but like busy with other things. However, I'm still busy right now as it stands. However, I do have plans to go back to it.
Yeah, see,
mainly to use it as a.
And yet, despite that, you have you have left it up for people to see. You know, take notes. Just Danny /Gacha Shipper / MimiXD / so many others.
Actually, I need to quickly go to my second channel because I need to match something there. Because for some reason, even though I'm not monetized on that channel, I'm seeing that that menu, and I'm just like, why is the earn menu here? I'm not monetized on this channel.
Yeah, I've been seeing quite a few people saying that like there's something going on with like YouTube monetization now, whenever and
Trust
about,
me,
like,
it's been a nightmare and a half.
Yeah, because I mean I definitely. Because I haven't like watched any of the videos all the way through yet, but it does sound a lot like what I like went through in 2023.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If this okay.
Just based on like how people actually describe it and the process behind it. Unfortunately enough, because it happened like fairly soon to me, like after I first achieved monetization, I wasn't like losing out on huge momentum or anything, but a lot of people, the people who are complaining about it like now, obviously they are, so yeah, not good.
Oh, I don't like the hyper-realistic cereal box. That freaks me out. It's not hyper-realistic. The hyper-realistic fruit on cereal box there, I hate it.
I was about to say, well, this is why I sent you 2 options, but also I was about to say like that, you know, I searched through vector images. That shouldn't have happened.
Okay, I'm putting them in here. I'm gonna go with this cereal box. Oh wait, I actually gotta make a new layer. I love the amount of layers in the scene. It's totally not freaking me out at all. I'm not freaked out by the amount of layers at all. Oh god, save me.
Yeah, flashbacks to season 2, episode 12 in my case.
Oh.
This cereal box is large enough, but you know what?
How in the heck does this have almost 1,000 views? When did that happen? When?
When did what happen? We can't see.
When did Girl with a Tail episode 1 get like almost 1,000 views? What happened?
Oh.
I do not.
Okay,
I had it privated for a time, to be honest, because I was dealing like some of the people in the MC animation community were trying to like roast me for it. I'm like, I'm not in the mood for this right now, but it's back up now.
Good, because because if not, that just lets them win, you know.
Yeah.
William, if you ever want more help writing Girl with a Tail, just give me a.
I still have the group chat for that, so I'll probably
just give me a call whenever you're doing that, and if I'm not working, which I'm not normally working on the afternoons.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it depends on the time, but normally during afternoons. Okay, the milk's gonna be like here. It's gonna be next to my little cereal box. My little cereal box. My little cereal box. My little cereal box.
Scheme.
Nope. I forgot I had that soundboard linked to my voice mod still. I need to remove that.
Honestly, that just sounds like you saying it.
Nope. No, it does not. It's not. It's not me saying it. That's the engineer TF2 sound.
I know. I'm saying it sounds like you. I'll try and emulate it now. See what happens.
Nope.
See, that's fairly close.
Mm.
Yeah, no. There's definitely a difference. The inflection is slightly different, but you know, like it's a pretty good imitation.
Okay. Now I fix it so I can press my keybinds for my different emotions, which I need to make more of, and there will be no more sounds. So yeah, back to normal. I am currently in the midst.
Here's the last thing. I got rid of their stuff with the coffee.
How is
so
animation
there's some coffee
stuff
options.
Going? Should Evan have a cereal thing too with coffee or nah?
I mean, I imagine he would want to eat something along with drinking the coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Doesn't have to be cereal necessarily, but considering the running like, theme here, yeah.
And obviously, I'm not gonna go with the ones and like the one with the lid. I'm avoiding that, and I feel like I'm gonna avoid the teacup ones. I'm not a big fan of the teacup ones for coffee, at least. I feel like you'd be like a classic mug kind of guy. Okay,
sure. Oh, also, sorry, Special 1Q for not seeing the comments before. I have to like, I only like I can only see the chat whenever I go back and forth to like switch perspectives, which I'm about to do because I'm finally ready to actually start since I got all the stuff for Aiden, now I'm gonna actually start doing the thing that I said I was going to, and you know, work on some walls. That's step 2.
Yippee! Yeah, I'm currently right now working on a script for a short that I hope to get out by October because I want to try and actually get properly into BBS mod, and I feel like starting with a full-on series is not the way to go for me because I feel like that would just like it's scope creep that's waiting to happen.
Yeah, that's who would do such a thing? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is beautiful. Only if we had a glass of milk. We don't have a glass of milk.
Did I not send you a milk carton? Oh, I did.
You sent me you sent me a milk carton, not a glass of milk.
Well, I mean, they're eating cereal. I didn't imagine they want to have a glass of milk alongside the cereal.
Oh, I don't know. I don't eat cereal, so I wouldn't know.
Well, I mean, just think about it through like it's just milk with more milk. That just seems like it's just like overkill, to be honest.
But I love
at least
milk.
to me, anyway.
I eat milk with more milk.
If you,
well, that's what I would do.
In that case, maybe you should start partaking in some more cereal consumption, if that's the case.
Cereal's too hard for me.
Not when it's soaked in milk, it's not. That's part of the process behind it. Well, in some cases, some of them maintain their texture, but a lot of them will just. There's all of them. It softens up by virtue of being inside of a liquid.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to figure out how to give personalities to characters before I actually write stuff down. So I have a plan.
Mm-hmm. One drink that is that is fairly common, at least in Spain, to have with cereal is orange juice.
And I have finished my scene.
Well, which you start today once again, Aiden being super fast.
I am.
Maybe we should give you scene 3. To be honest, you'd breeze through it fairly easily.
Well, there are so many characters. There's only 3 in this scene. I'm calling this scene. Wait, what scene is this?
We'll just animate one character at a time.
7B for Jacob Yi Ha Ka Ka.
Is that really gonna name
I am a fan of all of the rhyming behind that, but I hope you know that file name is probably going to change fairly soon.
Very quickly, that thing is going to get changed and yeeted out of existence.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Blank wall, and now let's import some of the assets we just acquired.
I'm going to Google Drive to send this to you because Discord doesn't normally let me send you stuff.
Right. Oh, some of these are not actually. I think these are the ones that I needed. Yep, there we go. That's the lot. Oh, that's right. This is the one that like didn't save correctly. Yeah, don't forget that. The rest of them, however. Oh, this is also the one that didn't work. Okay. There we go. So.
I did a handful of pose work for this scene, but the issue is since they're sitting behind a table, you can't see half their hands half the time.
Oh. Now at that point, don't even bother. We'll save you time.
Yeah, I mean that's something I always have to contend with is saving time by not going through every possible angle and instead like thinking through like okay, what do I actually want to have in this scene?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's one thing I notice in a lot of I guess also relating to what we're doing right now, which is having these backgrounds and trying to.
Jacob, I sent it in our DMs, so.
All right.
It's in there now for you.
I will check that later. Yeah, but for actually no, for these backgrounds, I don't want to invest. I noticed that a lot of the custom-made backgrounds for gacha stuff are fairly barren for obvious reasons.
Hmm.
Like this is probably going to be a little bit too large. needs to be space for the students to actually.
So, William, working on any
Coming.
cool animations?
Really, right now, like, not really much. At least anything I can really say right now. I've been kind of like just messing around at this point, trying to refigure out machinima stuff so I can get back into that, and hopefully for a longer period of time than like a short few weeks. I do want to like try and get more like into writing and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, and also I can't wait for whenever you do like the Partners in Crime show that you.
Oh, 2 Partners Suicides. I've not said this publicly, but that thing has been canceled and it's kind of been in that state for a few months.
Dang.
Mainly because me and the co-director of that realized that is way too ambitious for us, especially for our first machinima project. So we decided to just abandon it. We might come back to certain elements we have of it later down the line, but for now, it's kind of canceled. Also, I need to leave for a bit, so I'll be gone for approximately probably 5 to 10 minutes. So just drag me into the back rooms while I'm gone.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Hey, Bond's in the chat.
What's suspicious timing? It's like, oh yeah, no, I got this show's been cancelled. Oh, is that the time? I gotta leave for a bit. Oh no.
Someone in the chat is asking, what's the next Gacha review?
Yes, one of the My Tiny Human fans probably wondering when the next episode of that is, more so than actually what the next Gacha review is going to be.
The next Gacha review is going to be. I'm gonna send Jacob something. I'm gonna find something cringe to send to Jacob for the next Gacha review because I probably won't be there for it. I'm gonna send him something cringe.
I mean, sure. I also tabbed like 3 different things.
Okay, are they cringe though?
Well, one of them is called the rarest alphas, so I mean,
do that one. It'll be funny. It'll be funny.
Okay, sure. Next Gacha review is going to be the rarest alpha, and also to answer the question you didn't post me, but I know is on your mind. The last My Tiny Human episode we reviewed like 5 days ago, so in 2 days' time, I will review the next one of that. All right, which one do I want to include? Maybe this one. I don't want to include all of them. I just wanted the options.
I like the blue one.
Oh, well, yeah, of course you like the blue one.
I like the blue one.
Yeah, the blue one is actually missing a bit of a border, but I probably want to get rid of the border anyway. I might also save this to put like on the side somewhere else. This is feeling somewhat unnaturally clean right now as a as a room. And also there will be a doorway on one of the other walls, so I'm not ignoring the fact that people need to like actually enter this place in some way.
Could you do like one with the door and one without the door, like the door open or whatever? Potentially.
I haven't sourced the door yet, but yes, I could.
I mean, if not, that's fine. We just cut to the students walking by the door, like they open it off screen.
No, I would love to avoid doing that. If I can get like a working doorway in a scene, I absolutely want to. That's one of my one of the biggest issues I have with gacha backgrounds. So yeah, I'll do it that way. The only other thing that I would potentially do is make like a different doorway so I can actually like have one where there's like different like in between frames or something, so I can like start the door off on one point and actually like manually open it myself. So like what I did with like the grandfather clock. Cue the Michael Scott alarm bells going off inside of Bond's head right now. But yeah. Something like that. Also got to remember to remove these borders. But yeah, if I don't do that, I'll just do an open and closed situation.
Ah, we have a new person. Hello.
Oh,
We normally review Gacha and or Minecraft, but today we're doing
today we're
a
making gacha
editing
and not
stream.
Minecraft.
Now we're doing an editing
Yeah.
stream. Where basically
right,
we kind of
yeah.
sit down, chill for a bit, edit some stuff, talk about some series we're working on when we're not reviewing other people's stuff. When we're doing our own stuff, specifically.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yes. And today we're mostly talking about, like, the Mutant Girl and, like, working on a background for, like, the class background for upcoming episode of that show.
The Mutant Girl being the main gacha series on this channel.
Yeah.
For reference.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just finished editing one of my scenes for the episode. I'll probably have more inevitably, but you know, that's future Aiden's problem.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, you know, there are two scenes that are currently unassigned. Oh, I think you did say that once I actually have the background for this one, you would want to you want to like attempt. Well, actually, that was you said the advanced one. That was the
I mean, I could do both. I'll probably do both math class scenes realistically.
Yeah, considering that you did once again suggest that I should do the longest scene, it will most likely correlate that you will end up doing.
Hey, you get to play more background extras though.
Yeah, that is true.
I know how much you like extras.
I do like extras. Whether or not I like you know, like the process of editing extras is a whole other topic for of conversation.
Yeah.
But it doesn't like.
Hopefully these backgrounds look good. I'm worried these backgrounds won't look good. I'm scared.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Public opinion right now. This is to be the frontal one. So there'll be other ones like, you know, a doorway and a window or something like that.
I feel like my biggest issue with the back right now is it feels really flat.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, even in Red, the backgrounds do feel flat in that sense.
Here's one of my suggestions for this background. So you know how like buildings will have like inside rooms still have like a thin white line that pops out a little bit forward on the ground? I don't know if I'm describing it well. There's like a wall in the bottom of the wall. There's like a white part that goes across the room.
No, sorry, still not getting what you're
look at your walls and then look at the floor, or near the floor of your walls.
The floor of my walls. I don't see an obvious white part that goes across.
Do you see it do you see the part popping out?
Okay. No, I know what you mean now. Yes.
Maybe you should do something like that.
Yeah, for some classes, they've like more elevated. But yeah, sure, I'll do that. That's
usually... maybe I don't know. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be white per se in this one because that's used because like the walls of the background being white.
Yeah.
That kind of like dictate that. So yeah, it'll probably be something along like, well, honestly, akin to this shading here, which was partly meant to be like the grooves and the corners and such. But yes, this will be this down here. How do I emphasize that though? Is a good question.
Darker yellow, maybe.
Yeah, but yes, that well, darker yellow, but also like how do I emphasize that? I mean, honestly, if anything, I probably should take out like this, this part here will probably be whatever I choose for the flooring.
Yeah.
As well, but
I feel like the floor should be. What is the floor in the school? I think the floor is the floor like tile in the school. You look at the actual.
Wait, it's just gotta have it. It's just gotta have a more obvious outline. That's all it's got. That's what it's gotta be. Okay. I can try and do that actually in here. Let's do that down here. There we go. And the rectangle tool. It's got to only It does. It does curve, so we'll go over here as well.
The background's like this like beige tile, it looks like, or like the floor background outside. I don't know if the inner classrooms would look different, maybe with like carpet inside.
Well, yeah, the carpeting will mostly be when I do like the floor. I'm essentially gonna make like different put them parts of like a cube and then try to put them together in different ways. That's my current goal. Which means I'm trying to like leave like this border part intact because that's kind of like where it's gonna all slot together essentially. So yeah, darker yellow here. That feels almost the same, so I'm gonna put it back up. Okay. Okay, that actually turned out better than I expected. Because you know that part's like not super massive. Although maybe it should be a bit more. Now I think about it. Because yeah, if that's all the grooves where it goes together, it's not necessarily going to look like that. So yeah, I'm gonna expand this a bit. Or not if it... Oh, wait, that's why. Just selected the whole thing. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, if I don't even know if this is going to work or not. Nope. Oh, wait, I just have to transform it. Okay, duh. Should have known that. There we go. So transform. Fine. Cool, cool, cool. Make sure I didn't accidentally move it too far. On the left. No, I didn't. And now, one last bit of selecting down here. Also going to make this double the size.
I don't know. I feel like the floor shouldn't be yellow to kind of like contrast with
I'm
it.
back.
Oh, this isn't the floor. This is
This
the
the
part that, like
wall.
you said before. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, be like, I don't know if the floor should be yellow per se. But yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
Quickly drop a window capture. What I'm doing right now. I think once I can find one.
Okay, sure. I'll put together another wall and then surprise people if that's the case.
That's
Oh
the
wait,
wrong
no,
one.
the capture
There
set
we
up
go.
yet. That's it. Okay. Oh, you're gonna cover yourself up. Oh yeah, of course, OBS cam.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's also, I think you might just have to put that like over your face because
Yeah, it's just whatever. There's not much I can do about it.
you
Unless,
can
well,
resize
actually,
it.
I don't want to break my entire setup. Actually, I can move the camera separately from the background. I just don't want to break it for future things.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Put yourself in the corner and then just have that be like the main focus.
Let me just switch to my actual main layout for this because it's probably easier thing to do at the end of the day.
Okay.
And I'm gone. That's why I'm in the corner for some reason.
William died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to the afterlife.
Dang.
Okay, there we go. Much better.
I need to figure out personalities. So that's fun.
Okay, well, someone should be emo.
That's the Mer talking.
Mer is awesome. Give Mer her own series in general. Give her like animated series or something. I don't know.
We did say at one point it would be fun to do like a My Street style spin-off of the Occulta characters.
Yes, Mer. I don't know. Mer be hilarious in that context.
Mo
Oh,
would
wow.
be like the equivalent of Zane, I would say.
Hello. I got you this
Especially
hat. I found it in the graveyard nearby. Here you go. Happy birthday.
Wait, when you say you found it in the graveyard, what condition was it in?
Are you sure that's what you were looking for?
Yes, I was looking for this hat because it's in good condition. I'm pretty.
then.
You were looking for a hat in a graveyard?
Yeah.
have more questions now than before.
Well, I was
Man.
having fun and examining the bodies, and I found this hat. And I was like, it's your birthday or something. Here you go.
I'm fiddling around with a pen that I've poked my hand with twice already today. Need to put that away. A VGA cable for some reason. Nobody uses VGA in 2026.
I don't know what that is.
Old, basically HDMI before HDMI. Like old
Then-
video standards.
Then yeah, very much not in use anymore.
I think still a few retro computers still use it because like retro stuff back.
Jacob, you almost got 2,000 subscribers, by the way.
No, really, I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, it's not like YouTube shows it him anytime he checks
What are you
his
gonna
channel.
do for the special, huh?
Well, I haven't done a subscriber special since 250, so I don't really know.
No, you did one for 1,000, kind of. You did a video, you did a stream.
That was more so like me hitting 1,000 like on stream. That wasn't really a special.
Okay, but what are you gonna do for 2,000, huh?
I don't know, because I mean, I for 1,000, I wanted to do that like big ultra nova analysis because I thought it'd be fun to like actually go into the detail about like the series revolving around YouTube. So I might just like translate that one over and do something like that because that's the only because I've been meaning to do that for years anyway. There's a reason I purposely haven't analyzed it at all, despite how much I praise the show. So yeah, maybe that.
Man, I wonder when AFMA's gonna like release her next roleplay.
I just realized I can easily cheese these backgrounds and just fill them with windows as like, oh no, there was no room to put posters in here or any other decorations. What a surprise! Yes.
Okay, yeah, but Jacob, you gotta think about where it's located in the school and where the windows can go.
Well, I was thinking that I was thinking that most classrooms are like the face like the wall like so there's a wall like those like directly like outside, so they're on the periphery anyway, and that's where a lot of like the windows go, and also in Rare there was one background that has a window that just shows you the actual hallway. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one yet necessarily because that's gonna be the side with the door as well.
Yeah.
So I might do door and posters, and then windows.
But like, when's
And
AFMA gonna post another roleplay, man? We need it.
It hasn't been that long yet.
Patience.
When it-
9
Please.
days. Patience
no.
is not a virtue.
Give them time.
No.
9 whole days without an AFMA roleplay. try nearly 9 years.
Okay, well, you know what? I don't care. I need it now.
Wah, wah, wah.
I need it. Okay, listen.
Be careful what you wish for, because you might get another movie.
A movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know exactly.
Oh, Mouse M movies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll get one of those.
I don't know.
I feel like she's kind of abandoned those though. She hasn't did those in ages.
I don't know if they do as well.
I don't think they do, but also they were somewhat there to like bridge the gap or attempt like some other ideas that might have been backdoor pilots were they to have performed well. Because like I said, my theory about like how why those came about is there's so many ideas that they want to do, you know, especially ever since like, you know, abandoning role plays for so long. You know, you know, they're trying to like, you know, throw out some ideas and concepts for stories and see if they actually stick with the audience.
Well, they didn't do the concepts well.
There is also that, but like I said,
I don't care if you're doing a concept.
The...
If you're doing it bad, I don't care if it's a cool concept. God, it's like every gotcha.
It's like some gotcha shows you review. It's like the concept, hate how the show is written and pretty much everything else about it, but it's a cool concept.
Required to be good. Even the stupidest of ideas can be executed well. It all comes down to the execution.
Yeah.
Yep.
The movies weren't executed very well for the most part. They were very not good.
Yeah, I suppose in terms of upcoming Minecraft reviews, once I finally once and for all catch up with Freak Show,
let's hope they don't release another episode before you get to episode 5.
They did. Episode 6 came out about like a week ago.
Wait. No, that was episode. Wait, no, that was episode 5 that came out. A few weeks ago.
Jacob's got one more episode left to review, and then he's caught up, unless something.
Yeah, episode
happens.
5 came out 8 days ago. Episode 6 isn't out yet.
Oh, okay, all right then. Then yes. Oh, that does mean we're one away. Okay, yeah, fair enough then.
Yeah,
for the time being, until like in like a week and a half.
Looking at their schedule,
yes,
yeah, it would be like it'll be like basically 6 more days until the next episode, probably, unless they do like another minigame video or something. But this week they basically did that with the bloopers, so
yeah.
Yeah, eventually, by virtue of circadian mathematics, we will end up catching up at some point.
I really hope they don't
October.
do a Deltarune season 2. Please don't. No, don't do a Deltarune season 2. Don't do it. No.
Yeah, like
I mean, maybe they can redeem themselves from last time.
Well, no, don't do it. As much as Freak Show has its flaws, I would prefer taking a flawed original show compared to a horrible adaptation show.
Yep, I mean that is where we said it before. That is where that's where that team thrives.
All right.
But yeah, like what I was saying was like, once I eventually catch up to the Freak Show, I will loop in a few other like, you know, like Aphmau movies and potentially some of the other that like Wolf Brothers one that's that you recommended like ages ago.
Wolfbound. So original name, but Wolfbound.
Yeah, that one.
Long live the king. The Lion King, pretty much. God.
Mm-hmm. The Lion King, but with an alpha instead of a king. That'd be really funny though, as a concept. All that villain wants to do is become the actual top G.
All right, I'm just gonna keep these short and to the point. I need to just start writing. I can't be stuck on these for forever.
So what is the plot of your show anyways about?
This one is just a short I'm doing. I have a different thing that's currently in the works. That's like a proper thing. But that
Alright.
one, I have two different like main things in the works right now. Like I have an actual series that I'm going to be probably releasing next year if I can actually lock in on it. And then this project, which is aimed to be a Halloween short that I'm starting in August because I am wanting to make sure I get this out on time.
What's it about? Give us a plot summary or plot synopsis.
Very early into the thing right now, but it's nothing going to be too crazy. It's going to be like 3 dumb teenagers going trick-or-treating and random crap happens. Nothing too crazy.
It was all him.
Random
It was all
crap
him.
as in
Everything
what?
is so very, very grim.
Oh god.
That was a part of that one, so.
Message. Well, you're probably gonna mostly message Jacob, but you should ask for original song. Jacob's like songs.
Oh right, sorry, yeah. If you mean like a theme song for the
Yes.
actual show, yeah, probably not for the shorts because that would just take up too much time. But yeah, for the actual show, I'm 100% down for running a theme song for it.
And if you need a voice actor, call me.
Alright. Now I just need to. Oh wait, there's still a few bits here. That's the other reason that this looks so flat is because there's no like natural shading you get.
Yeah. The shading that we can only see of screen shares, we can only see mine through my webcam.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't see what I'm doing yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna loop myself in here. Yeah, like I said before. Yeah, flat backgrounds because there's no natural shading to them. Maybe maybe that will be something like look up in some like tutorial or something in terms of, like like doing touch ups maybe.
Mm-hmm.
What would be helpful from a scene editing standpoint is if you put the tables in, but you like send it in parts. If that makes any sense. Yeah,
Oh, you mean so there's like different like layers of tables? Yes. Yeah, I can.
That would be helpful for me from an editing standpoint if you sent me that kind of stuff.
That's what I was going to do for weather pops actually.
Or are you gonna mess with the window opacity so you could have the background showing or something?
I will, but first, in order to do that, I need to make sure that said background opacity is non-existent, so I can actually there's a thing, so I'm not just peering back onto yellow again. But yeah, that's gonna be the next step probably.
All right, I gotta go now. Bye.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah, he always does that like unceremoniously. I forget about that.
Mm.
Yeah, as usual, I probably will wrap this up after like I'm gonna say after like 2 hours. It's been like an hour because we started at like 1:15, so I don't know. I'll go a bit further, maybe sort of demonstrate my idea so that people have a bit of have a chance to shout at me if it's if it's not ideal. Oh, that there was not ideal. That was oh, and there's still once again the color tolerance is oh, there are the Williams sounds I'm used to.
Yeah, just keyboard clack.
Now with good mic quality.
It was good before. It just I didn't have it set up correctly.
Mm-hmm. We get to hear the real experience of you know.
All right, let me get back. Actually, F11 to full screen these two windows.
Not that the streamer's going to notice much of a difference, I imagine, but
yeah, just closing some tabs.
Okay. Right, now I have to remember. I think was it. No, that's not anything. Oh, that's for the actual brush. Yeah, how did I... Oh, here it was. Opacity. Yeah. Okay, now we're talking. Wait, was that for the full... Oh, that's for the full layer. Oh, I need to separate the windows then. Okay. Okay. I sound like Paul now. Okay. Ah, that's gonna result in multiple different. Yeah. Okay. I could probably export this specifically down. Maybe I should have edited the windows in another project actually. In another space, I would have been ideal. Because this is not the best you saw.
I keep forgetting how to script format.
I feel. Is that... Ah, perfect.
That's one full page of script so far already.
Is that your keyboard smashing? Is this, inspiration hit you so hard that, yeah, there we go. Exactly.
It just words.
Yeah. Sometimes it feels like that when I write songs, depending on how clearly they that come into my mind. So some of the time is there was song I'm just like they're staring at the page for ages until I think like the precise structure and combination I want, and other times it's just like, yep, okay, literally those sounds. This is uneven, isn't it? Although again, maybe that's the point, almost. But yeah, this bit here needs outlining. Then I can just mix them down. I always forget how somewhat therapeutic the editing process of gacha videos for everything aside from the screenshots in gacha is for me.
Yeah.
For some people, that's their favorite part, but I surprisingly liked everything else, which is also why doing all of the longest scenes every single time gets to me.
Oh, yeah. For me, when it comes to machinima stuff, I personally want to just mostly keep it basic, but with a little bit more stuff. Just so that it's not too hard to make, but still looks decent-ish.
Yeah, that's that's sort of why I feel like with everything gacha except for Music Girl.
All right. Let's see.
Great, that works.
I just realized I was typing the wrong name for that.
Don't know what the heck this is doing here, but let's fix that quickly. Oh. And now if I duplicate that and oh, whoops, nope, that's not what I meant to do. And transfer that over, transform that. Yes!
The Jats. Okay, English is hard apparently. On my end, that was the grammar mistake.
Hmm. Gotta make sure they're on the same level as each other. Oh, then I have space for... Oh, whoops, I shifted it over. Actually, you know what? Okay, temporary spot. Let's do this properly. Let's make sure this is level. There we go. Okay, and now, because then if I put it there, I have space for maybe one poster. And that should be good. It also occurs to me that these backgrounds are probably going to be seen like twice ever in the series, but oh well. When has that ever stopped me before?
That is true.
From devoting far too much time. Hey, I'm getting a stream out of it, so you know, efficiency.
Yeah. I mean, this stream is gonna help me like actually lock in on this script. I'm only like 1.5 pages in so far, but hey, at least it's more than like an hour ago when there was nothing.
Yeah, I like editing scenes because they get me in the mindset of that, without having to worry about like a particular review for the day, and also because they kind of get like the momentum rolling. Because I imagine that I will probably be far better at focusing on this sometime soon. Okay, let me do that. Let me go me, let me go me, let me go me, let me go let me go and there we go. All right. Oh, and yeah, obviously get rid of this too. This I don't know any of that part. Yeah, as much as I complained to like Aiden before, it's like, oh yeah, the more skills that I learn, the more I kind of expect myself to do. But also, I would not want to go back to not knowing how to use Fire Alpaca, for example. Because I expressed hesitation about it multiple times before, but yeah, now I've definitely, ever since the Christmas special, I've seen the advantages of it. And every time I like learn a new skill, it sort of like reframes my my perspective on how I actually like, you know, construct scenes or what I can do with certain scenes. Like I mentioned masking as like the prime example a lot. But yeah, for other stuff too, like, you know, just for art backgrounds included.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Some actual emotion that exists.
Okay, there we go, and that's wall number 2. Wall number 3, I need an actual doorway for. I need to
Oh,
decide
boy.
whether or not I want to actually, you know, have an open and closed one, or if I want to have like in between frames of the door actually being able to open.
Mm.
Actually, wait, no, I can just do both. I can export like multiple different of the same door in the same measurements, and then just switch between them.
Hmm.
Or can I switch between them? Oh yeah, because if they're part of the same wall, then yeah, that's the question, isn't it? Because I might have to do. Oh wait, no. Then I can just export like multiple of like the. I export like multiple of the actual like full. Oh no, because I plan to make like so many more of these. Yeah, that's gonna be way too many. I'm just gonna stick to open and closed. Or am I? No. Better idea. Open doorway for all of them. The physical door animated. Yeah, okay. I'll do that. But yeah, probably not all in this stream because I won't have enough time.
Okay.
So yeah, back to Magnific. For a doorway. I recognize that a lot of these doors we've used for D&D. Most of the others look too fancy. Oh, there's one here that actually has yeah, there's one here that actually has like several different frames of them. It's a white door, but if I simply use like one layer and change the hue of it, I can keep the color scheme consistent and salvage all of these. Oh, where did it go? I've got to remember what it's called. Oh yeah, there we go. 3D, that's why. Magnific files have such long names, is the other thing. Okay, so now I've got this. Duplicate layer. And now, the simplest solution. So like I'm talking a lot about Occam's razor. But yeah. Oh. I keep using the select when I mean the rectangle when I mean select. Like once I actually want to fill the screen in. Yep, there we go. Maybe slightly darker actually. And then opacity down. With 75. Doesn't look entirely natural. There's the actual border. Here it is. That does look like it's in, like, freshly painted. Oh, it's because of the... Yeah, I don't know. Go 85. Okay, yeah, that's better. There maybe there's something slightly off with it, but... Oh well, beggars and choosers. Oh, that's why we're getting so many different inconsistencies, because of the removal of the backgrounds not being consistently applied. That's why. Okay. Yeah, I was like, there were some very strange inconsistencies with this, but yeah, that's the reason. Okay. That. Oh, and they're also different heights now. That's good. Oh, okay. No, I gotta fix that immediately. Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, they're all. Yeah, no, this has got to be dealt with. Okay, yeah. All right, all right. You wanna play rough, Fire Alpaca? Well, you can play at this game. I should have done one underneath, but whatever. I feel like Aaron Hansen in a game of chess. Yes. I don't know what I'm doing.
I totally know what I'm doing, not just spamming, right? Numbers on the keyboard.
Is that your scripting process? It's all in binary code.
Yes. I don't know if this translates to anything in binary.
It might translate to, like, just like actual gibberish in binary.
I wouldn't be surprised. Let me see.
You just open it just like a perfect copy of the Gettysburg Address or something.
That is not English. That looks like Chinese.
Oh. Well,
Oh wait, I think
it's something.
Hold on. Let me do like text. Let me just try doing random text to binary. Oh wow, that's a huge thing of binary. Holy.
Oh. Okay, now, if I've done this correctly, if I just select all of these different boxes down here, and delete from both, Yeah, there we go. That's right. Oh, wait, but the door, like... Yeah, no, I shouldn't be using as the, as deletion. I should use them as alignment. Because otherwise, views of the door are going to be scraping the ground.
What page am I on now? Technically, I've done 2 full pages and like I think almost half of another one.
Okay, now let's try this again. Alright, let's do this one more time. My name is Jacob, and for years now I've been the one and only Spider-Man. I'm losing my mind. Usually when I get this delirious, it's a sign I need to end the stream soon. But yeah, I'll finish. I'll finish the doorways first, and then I'll. Oh wait, but that means all of the layers are gonna be. Oh, not so bad actually. Oh, okay, that works. Oh yeah, because of course top layer. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything is fine. Everything is okay.
I had to turn on my air conditioner now, so if you hear that in the back of my microphone, I can't really do much about it.
Okay, so now these all should be. Yep, perfectly aligned. And what about at the top here? Yes. Yes, okay, good, 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 good. So then... Alright, let's go. I need to make sure they all have proportional measurements anyway. But yes, now we can return to our regularly scheduled programming. I say that on the one day that I'm not doing my regularly scheduled programming. Did I just mess that up? No, we're good, we're good. So I need to erase here, but I'll come back to that. Okay, good. I thought I'd slice the door for a second there. Okay, so
Oh.
now... Yeah.
I need to drink some water.
Well, I think I can even hear the water, actually. No, it just means that your microphone's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. It's one too many. Okay, then. To find parts. Is... And as we approach hour 2, we get to the reason I don't do these alone. I just stop talking. Oh wait, did I... oh, good. About to say the door handle was in the way, but... It's not true in this case. Okay, then... Yeah, something's going to require a little bit like finer tuning. Okay. Now, let's see. Supposed to... Oh, okay. That... Hmm. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so copies... Every time I copy something over, it copies like 85% opacity from the original. even if it's like already reduced. Okay, that's weird.
This
but
first scene is like 3 pages long. Oh boy.
honestly, for me, like a lot of the time, the first scene is the most difficult one, or like the not most difficult one, but a lot of times it's like a most like complex.
Because you need to like,
Especially if it's the first scene of a new show, because you want to open up strong, right? So
yeah, you need to establish and get used to writing your characters as well.
well, maybe not entirely in the first scene. You got that's what the full episode is for. But I mean, like to entice the audience, you want to have like a strong like opening on either a story or a visual level or both, so that people stick around, and then the same for the ending. Way too uniform. Oh, okay. What are the chances I can? Nope. Yeah, no. Of course not. Wouldn't be that easy. Means I have to be extra careful not to do what I just did and go overboard. Yep. Difficult to know where the border actually is. Oh, unless I do this, actually. Oh, yeah, that's actually way easier. Which is indeed super easy. Very an inconvenience. Hmm.
That was almost a jump scare for me. That's how loud that was.
Yeah, I need Aiden's lack of ability to segue here, which actually really helps out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he left earlier, so yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he left earlier. You're doing a lot of like unintentional impressions today.
Mm. Yeah.
Sound like Droopy from Tom and Jerry. Unfortunately, he left earlier.
Hmm. So many. Okay. I always have to like make sure my scripts are actually grammarly correct.
Yeah, as should everyone, I would say. In fact, that's one of the advantages of having no, but if you don't have like actual like Grammarly, but like even
Autocorrect.
even just like regular, yeah, even regular spell checkers, people underestimate that. I feel like there'd be so fewer spelling mistakes in gacha videos if people didn't type their text directly into gacha and actually put it through like an app first. Okay, and there we go. That's as good of a hue change as we're getting for these doors. So in that case... Oh, wait. I gotta import the wall again, at least. Nope, do not want to open Copilot. Why is that even a thing? Yes, I know it's already open. And... And let's just chuck this in and see if it actually looks good. What the... Oh, yeah, I have to actually... Yeah. Change of plans. Let's merge the layers so they all copy-paste. Then we'll see how it looks. Eh... It does seem a little bit off, but no, whatever. Just looked in this room to see like how tall the door should be in terms of relative to the room itself, and fairly tall it looks like. I'm not entirely off to the side, but still what should be visible in the other background. Okay, and so if that's the case, then one last thing I want to do is demonstrate like what my idea actually was in the first place for this whole thing. Don't need this anymore. Might need that. Definitely need that. Okay, so let's do new. And let's open up a classic, what was it, 3820 by 2160? I think that was it.
There should not be a comma here. There we go.
All right, so now if I, oh yeah, merge all of these. Boom, 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 boom. So if I do that, and I go to the new one. Oh wow, this is like, oh, this is way larger than I was intending. Okay, yeah. But you know what? It's fine. So if we keep that on that side, actually, let me bring in the first one. Boom, boom, boom. What I plan to do is have this at the center. Of the given background. It's like this is the angle that I want for this one. I then, once I have the ceiling and floor, I can actually probably like uniformly put them in as well. But yeah, this is for right now. And then switch that around. Oh, that's too large. I can't fit the whole thing in. Oh wait, no, that's kind of the point, isn't it? Okay, yeah, no. And then if I retransform this, I should have probably resized it first, but oh well. In for a penny. And then do that. And match these up accordingly. Ah, yes, okay, there we go. It's kind of working. I think it still needs to be a little bit extended in some places, particularly the bottom here. But there we go. And then I can use that, and whenever I want, I can actually rotate these in. I did it. That's the plan. It's not complete, obviously, but like even that looks a bit more like an actual, like, you know, dimensional classroom once you actually see it all put together, doesn't it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I can see it. I've been like,
Okay.
My brain has been off half this time.
All right, fair enough. I mean, I that's
the broken version of webcam.
For your endorsement as the expert line, putting 3D stuff together. The groove there is a little bit off, but hey, as long as I don't zoom into the corner there. But yeah, and then like I'll put in the layers, and I'll do like one for the ceiling, one for the floor. I'll do like a different one for the fourth wall, and the others will come together. Okay, yeah, and even the like the flatness of the background. Yeah, like if I can figure out like shading for these different walls, like maybe I'll like apply them that way. But yeah, that's kind of that's kind of what the intention is. You know, put the doorway there so people can actually walk in eventually. Which probably means I can swap out the different like exports if I need to for like for the door opening. Actually, I gotta check to see if I even like need that, because do we even have any scenes where they're actually entering? I think they're all inside the class already, so I don't think I actually even need to do that. I will check that. But for now, I think I need some food, and you lot have been bored out of your minds for long enough, so I think that's a good place to wrap up for right now. So I guess, you know, look forward to this for this background that you'll see for, you know, maybe like a minute in the next episode, and then slightly later a second after that. But hey,
so much work for so little screen time.
You know what? It's all about the learning experience. I learned a lot today, and you know, I can honestly, if nothing else, it means that I can more accurately judge the quality, that's like how things are put together in other, you know, more complex composite backgrounds like this. Yeah. So yeah, it's you know what, they made progress. Honestly, at one point I was even considering, like, you know, if I were like wanted to try an experiment of finding like a mod that would have like vector blocks in Minecraft or something to try and construct gacha backgrounds that way to switch the camera perspective. As like, you know what, don't even need to do that anymore. I got this now, and I'm good for the time being. If I want a panning shot at some point, then honestly, there's more to consider there, because the actual gacha characters can't pan. But like, you know,
yeah,
if I ever wanted that for whatever reason, then that's another can of worms for a different year. So
yeah,
this is good for now. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks William and also Aiden for joining.
No problem.
Please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. And Sky, we've done so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.